Hey folks, Quilly Team here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Awesome Androids Edition. And at the end of the last episode, a Mad Muffalo showed up. Alright, everyone's grouped up. Search and destroy! Thump. Sean gets in there first. Then Flint, level up in melee. And yes, we have a visitor somewhere. Do you have passion for melee? Yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, Flint's industrious. He might not be a bad crafter either. But yeah, we took Afton off of mining here to hopefully get a little bit of crafting. There we are. One from anyone. Flint, go ahead and just finish off the Muffalo. There you go. More meat for the stockpile. Not that we have anyone butchering right now. But yeah, it is funny. Our androids have very little things they care about, but they do actually get the debuff from the nutrient paste dispenser, which to me feels like maybe that should be changed. Alright, just a crack. No more missing body parts, luckily. Hauling silver. Getting silver. Oh! The eel. Okay, it stayed and did pay his rent of 50 silver. Nice. I wonder if, like, if we set different prices for the beds, like for nicer bedrooms and less nice bedrooms, I don't know if that's something that hospitality takes into account. You know, and prioritizes things or whatever. Again, like, you know, maybe people can't afford the 50, so we could offer them like a 10 silver room, but make the 50 silver room better, so anyone who can afford the 50 will prefer it. That, I don't know if it's a thing. Alright, we got crafting going on. You're starting in repair kits. You'll go up to 10 and then pause. That's going to be okay. Then, now what? Are you going to start on a gun? You are. Let me actually get you to work on the android parts over here. We're going to try to do an arm replacement on Flint first. Then you can go back to building guns. No, don't get me wrong. We want those to get started. Now, we do have the turret tech, so we could also prioritize, you know, getting to work on that, which I think is probably what we want to do, actually. Okay, basic arm is done. So, Flint, I still don't have anything for your bits and bobs here, unfortunately. But your left arm, is it makeshift replacement arm? Is that what we've actually created? Basic replacement arm. As opposed to makeshift. So we could have always done, I guess, a makeshift. Oh, hey! This wasn't there before! I know that wasn't in there before. We looked through this list like 30 different times. Did I miss it every time? Did we not have the material? Maybe we didn't have any wood stored so it wouldn't show up. We're gonna give him a woody. Apathy Flint. Dude, don't worry. We'll get you carrying again. And then, yeah, the basic replacement arm, done and done. Once you're over this. And yeah, let's get some turrets down. Security. Mini turret. Military turret. Okay, so it's a double barrel. It needs more steel and more components. So it does sound like it's just better overall. Rifle emplacement. Fixed gun emplacement, both action rifle on top. Needs a pawn to function. Oh! Interesting. A searchlight, lighting up and dazzling targets. I believe people that are lit up are easier to shoot. I think if you're in darkness, like, people get a penalty to hit you. Well, let's get started with these military turrets. Let's build one on each side here. Whether we stick with them or go with the simple turrets, I don't know. But this is our main battle line over here, so I don't know, we might invest in the extra. We'll see. And you're working on a semi-automatic rifle for us. Thank you very much. So Flint is still flinting over here. Dude, we're going to get you soon, I promise. Yeah, maybe it's just because we didn't have the material in storage that didn't show up in the list. It could be. All this time! All this time! With his rod and tackle. You know what I should have done before starting this? I should have just looked up, like, a webpage full of euphemism for reproductive parts. Oh my god, such a fail. Alright, we'll get your potatoes and corn in place. We'll get your, I don't know. I was just looking at plants. I'm like, is there a thing over here? I don't know. Sean, level 15 construction. You're really good at this. There you go. We don't actually have to re-roll you. It looks like you're rotated the wrong way, but it's a 360-degree turret. There you go. So do that, and if it explodes, it won't take out other neighboring turrets or other people. It won't take out its own power line. Sean upset Eel 3 times in a row. Right, well, Sean, yeah. So Sean is set to do the chat, but he's only level 5. He's also staggeringly ugly. Oh, well. At least that has no impact on the comms. I think that might lead to greater chance of interactions here not going well. But otherwise, I wonder if we can do, like, the plasteel surgery. We do have a mod for that. I wonder if we can use that to remove negative traits. I think some of it's used for scars and things, but it could be. Flint, listen. There, come on. Just feel better. We'll just get you looked after soon. It's dry thunderstorm, so there might be some issues with fire for a little while. I mean, this might go and start raining soon. It usually does. Ow! Sean just got hit by lightning. I guess they do run to the water, and it probably does help them to end it. Man, oh man. It's going to be annoying with it coming back and going away, and coming back and going away. I'll get some berries here. Our people are made out of metal. It looks like that lightning strike was going for one of our people again. They are made out of metal. Maybe they're more likely to get struck by lightning. I don't know. Yeah, AC/DC thunderstruck in my head now. Sean upset Eel 4 times in a row. All right, maybe we should switch it around. But Sean's the only one with passion for the talking. Flint, are you still okay? You're in wander mode. So. Oh no, okay, no, you still have the thing. Okay, yeah, your state was leaning to a wander. There you go. Now you're in bed. Excellent. Okay. Expected more from you. Yeah, so it wasn't great, but hey, we got your 50 silver. All right, Afton's gonna perform the surgery, the basic reproductive organs. Afton, so yeah, I don't even know if it's gonna use medical skill or crafting or what. We don't have a great skill. Look, the big log we're gonna install on you there, buddy. Come on, Flint. How badly is this gonna go? Not even a proper bed. I have splashes of red here, even though there's no blood on these people. They leave like purple goop or bluish goop behind. Hey! Improvised reproductive organs. So 0% efficiency. So presumably you can't make the babies. Yeah, fertility none. But oh, okay, you feel neutered as opposed to castrated. Okay, well, we'll probably be able to live with that. I mean, hopefully you can. Now, surgery 1 is a success. Will surgery 2 also be a success? Oh, is this a repair kit? I think you used medicine for last one, because, yeah, I think the reproductive organs bit... yeah, I think the Birds and the Bees mod definitely is not interacting with the android stuff correctly. But it's kind of hilarious, so I might leave it in. There you go, basic replacement arm. Oh, it's still 95% efficiency. That's not bad. Right now you have no moving and manipulation because of the anesthetic, but yeah. You are slightly more complete. And you've got wooden bits now. You got a bat and balls. I don't know. Even though they're non-functional. There you go. You are up. And yeah, so your mood is not going to be as bad. You still have the -10 from the neutered, but that's a lot easier to deal with than the -25. I mean, you're still going to be much more likely to break more often. Maybe we'll get some more advanced body parts later on. Because we did it now, right? Like, in here... There's neuter. Already done. Remove part, remove part. No. Yeah, okay. But yeah, there might be some more tech or more material we can accumulate. The android parts... There's still nothing here. And yeah, the resurrector. That's kind of interesting. Working on the guns. It'll be nice to have some. And we've got 2 turrets on the outside over here, and this is where the attacks are going to come. Just having the turrets make me feel a lot better. Of course, what's going to happen now is the storyteller will send more and more intense attacks at us, but it's still overall better. Yeah, Sean's still feeling a little bit better, or Flint rather. Digging over here, Sean doing some research. So, tier 2 androids. After that's done, I don't know. Plating. Can we add armor to our bots? Ooh. Experimental, artificial... What's the title of this? Oh, creatures. Oh, okay. It's more creatures and things like that. What is this? Make swarm shell. Mind implant. Oh! Tricorder implant. Neural highways. Engineering implants. It's probably giving them various skills and things. We'll probably wait before we go down here more. Power armor is kind of tempting. Casket. Nano-infused components? Composite materials. Self-repairing nanobots. Further increase component lifespan. Oh, fluffy breakdown. So it doesn't unlock anything by itself, it looks like, but it probably just makes it so that our stuff doesn't need maintenance as often. Could be. Basic enhancements. Polymer antifreeze. Structure gel. Slap a few orbital relay launch modules on traditional transport pod and voila. You got a ship capable return flight! Yes! And then the ship. So I've never used the pods because they've been one way to go places, but now we can make... We're going to have ships, basically, that are going to be able to go there and come back. The sooner we unlock the multi-analyzer, the better, because it does boost science, in addition to unlocking some things. And yeah, I have the robots mod in here as well to let us build robots as opposed to just androids, because it felt pretty fitting. Oh, this is another way to reduce breakdown things over here. Hospital beds, I mean, maybe... Auditors will feel really cool. We might want to wait until we've got more different ways to reduce the breakdowns before we do this, and just have overall more material. How do we feel about getting geothermals? Incapacitated refugee. Maybe danger. 36-year-old transcendent android? I mean, it's an android. Passionate for tons of things. Tier 5 android? Right over here? Oh, we're going for it, you guys. We're going to form a caravan. I'll leave Sean behind to do some research while we're gone. No, wrong button. These two. And we'll bring some berries with us. Okay, that's way too much. Okay, first of all, choose route. This is not going to be very far. 0.3 days, yeah. Now, there's probably going to be a sleep cycle in between. There are 4.2 days of food. I'll bring a repair kit, although I don't think that's really what it uses. I don't... So are we out of regular medicine? Yeah, but I'll bring a couple of herbal medicines. Okay. Done and done. Let's go and see if we can rescue the Tier 5 android. Hopefully it's not too scary. Oh, we do have some guns built first. Maybe I should have... how do I cancel? Cancel forming caravan. There we go. Equip. Equip. They're kind of shitty weapons, but we're going to go for it anyway. There we go. Now, come back over here. Form caravan. Afton and Flint. 50 days worth of berries. 1 repair kit, although I don't think it gets used for this, but we'll see. And a couple of herbal meds. Choose route. Go here. And accept. Confirm. Alright. Done and done. Sean, what are you doing over here? Oh, you're doing management. Right? That's fine. I didn't send Sean, but partially because of the research, you know, and he's still injured technically right now. There we go. They're going to go maybe find a Tier 5 android. We might want to get some lights in here. Actually, I don't think they've got power over here at all. So let's do that. Okay, they're traveling. Yes. What is it? Furniture? Ceiling light. Little invisible light. I think that's all it is. Their ceiling light is just a light that doesn't have any graphics on it, so you don't see it. But I really like that. So Sean is going to do some construction while they're away. Construction and research, that's fine. We can tear this down for some blocks, but I don't know. We can probably wait on that. Full on power for now, which is good. We did pick up some cloth over here from our cotton. It's deteriorating from being outside right now, but I guess that's going to have to be okay. And yeah, temps over here, it's all 21 degrees. Feeling really good. There you go, new map. Okay. Any threats we can see as is? Not currently. What's going to happen as we approach? Going to be attacked by corgis. I tell you to search and destroy, yeah, and there's nothing to search and destroy. of these two... Alright, medical 5. I'll offer you help. And you joined. Okay, we can't rescue from here. I guess I don't have the ability to do, like, ground medicine, maybe. But, I mean, in theory, if I just go here, and I go reform Caravan, and bring everyone... Accept, and you'll automatically go there. It'll take longer, because you do have someone slow. But yeah, Ryan would join. Okay, and at least we can travel a bunch of it on the road. And we're going to get ourselves a tier 5 android. Make another copy over here. Unless it turns out, oops, the tier 5 androids actually want to power up our bedroom. It could be that the different tiered androids have different needs. Can I send an owner from here? No. It's interesting, it still remembers Afton and Flint, even though I can't assign them. Because they're not actually physically here. I mean, we'll probably still start building tier 2 androids once we get to there. Right, so, I was wondering about geothermal, and maybe, it's pretty expensive to do now. Products, Yeah, I just don't know what I want to prioritize to do. Maybe just keep going down the robot stuff. We could do drug production for money. I can answer that question, for money. All the fancy clothing. Oh, you know what? Let's unlock some autopsy stuff. Let's actually go all the way to advanced autopsy. I'm curious to see what we can do with that. Alright. World map. I mean, they're going to stop at some point for rest. Time to destination point 4. Oh, maybe Ryan can walk again. He's going faster. Because it doesn't feel like 0.8 days has gone by yet. I think it had said 1.2 days to come here. Okay, no longer inspired with Shoot Frenzy. That's fine. No longer full on power anymore. I mean, we can finish this. I don't know. If we just went to geothermal, we'd be good on power for so long. Oops, I didn't mean to take it out of the list. I actually wanted to click on it to make it the only thing in the list. There you go. Tier 2 androids. I'm just going to go for geothermal. We're not going to complain from having it. It's a big investment now, but it is so important. Look at all the drafts. Actually look really cool, too. Oh, more over here. Like, I like the color pattern. Whoever did the art for the drafts looks really good. We got a hat? Oh, yeah, bowler hat. Maintaining the turret. Yeah, we still have pretty high on the maintenance list. It might be pretty valuable to go and... Maybe I'll queue that up after. After the geothermal, we'll get hardened components. So it gets one extra level of no maintenance. Especially as we get more stuff. And then once we've got that, maybe we'll feel comfortable getting the auto doors. I mean, there's still going to be some material requirements, but hey, there we go. We're here. So, Ryan, let's take a look at you in a second here. Hey, you don't need sleep, so we're not going to force sleep. Although maybe you're happy if you get it. For now, I'm going to keep your doctoring at a 1, because we've sort of got that for everyone. I mean, yeah, Flint will do the surgery, though, which is okay. Nursing. We don't have the VATS. I'm going to keep that off. I do have Hall Plus installed again, I guess. So, You could do animal handling. We'll leave that off for now. So you're mostly going to be a crafter, which I'm very fine and pleased with, actually. You've got double passion for crafting. Yeah, you can basically spend all your time doing that. You've still got a few injuries, so you're not moving as quick as you could. Have they been treated? Yeah, they were treated on the go. Yeah, alright, no, I'm really happy with that. So, I mean, effectively at this point, we sort of have a full-time researcher, and we sort of have a full-time crafter. And then some people to get some resources. Making cattle prod. Oh! I might want to cancel that. We might just want to stick with guns. Let's add an extra one in there, actually. Now, one of the things that happened here, one of the mods removes the requirement. So Afton is working on that rifle, but Ryan is taking this over. So I don't know what that's going to do to the quality. I don't know if it averages it out or it's whoever finishes the job or whatever. But it sort of stops jobs from being reserved by someone and therefore blocking things off. Then you have to like awkwardly make multiple rows of the job in here to make sure that multiple people can work on it. But then that can lead to other weirdness. And so yeah, so one of the mods that's in the Immersion Plus thing removes that lock. Okay, Tier 2 Android research is done. We're going to power this on and create a Tier 2 Android. So we're gonna very quickly go from 3 people to 5 people, potentially, here. And yeah, work on the last rifle. Sean's going to go and grab this one. Thank you. Let's just put the comms console in here, actually, for now. It would not be a terrible idea. We got material for it. And done. And Ryan, you're going to go ahead and... Oh, it's excellent. With the... It also got this effect here. Mid-tech recharged. So, it's got a 20% reduced cooldown. More hit points. Excellent quality. Jeez. What is your actual crafting skill right now? It is a 10. It's not insanely high. Global work speed. Decrease. Well, that's unfortunate, but... Making lab coat? Oh, yeah! That's right, I'd set up a bunch of clothing jobs. Man, we set up so many of these jobs so long ago, I'd forgotten all about them. Because we just hadn't gotten around to the crafting. Afton's doing food things, which is great. Flint is also doing food things. And then harvesting some potato plants. Yeah, can't complain about that. We still don't have anyone who cares about cooking, right? No. Alright, we'll keep the nutrient paste dispenser until we do. Although, it might be worth... You know what? I'm going to do this, because we can start to butcher the stuff. Because it's starting to look a little bit messy. We'll just temporarily turn on the butchery, the cooking job a little bit. So we can do this. I don't know if vanilla RimWorld has any effect for this. I think there's some mods that add, you get more meat if you've got a higher butchering skill. But for now, it's fine. I'm just going to go and butcher these. We'll stack them up nicely. Hell, we'll gain access to leather, which we might put to good use. I don't know. Ryan, you're crafting the clothing over there. And yeah, we might want to force some things on people. Like the lab coat when we get it done. Transport pod crash. Hello! Bellboy. And we'd like it if you joined us. We'll just go for a rescue, though, as opposed to a capture. Mostly, well, I was going to say because we don't have prisoner rooms, but we could. We could get a prisoner room going. Let me unforbid that, but also real quickly, maybe we will just capture you. Set that up for prisoners. There we go, prison cell. While I'm at it, I'll set up this and that for you. There we go. Sean, we'll grab you. Bellboy. So, oh yeah, it captures faction. Or angers faction. Yeah, alright, maybe we'll just rescue you. Hopefully you just join us out of goodwill. We cancel that. Alright, you've completed the lab coat, which we're probably going to want to throw on to Sean the researcher. I mean, maybe angering the faction is going to be okay. Going through all the doors. Really? That was the fastest way of doing things? Not sure if I'm convinced of that, but sure. Keep tending to Bellboy over here. Yeah, I don't know what the percentage chance... It does feel like it's fairly often when we rescued people, I think, in the past, that they joined us. There you go. Wear the lab coat. Nice. So I'm assuming... Learning research speed. It ain't much, but it's a thing. I mean, I could just make an outfit, and we may do that. But I think force is okay. And this will have to be hauled in at some point, too. Beds, a little bit of management. Build completed, made apron. Now, the apron is good for global work speed, smelting, smithing. Yes, it's funny that it's not a cooking, but just the global work speed is nice. It feels like Ryan should probably do this. I think everyone ultimately does put it on. What did you take off? Overalls. Yeah, it's more of a farming thing. Okay, we'll just leave it there for now. You may have to be a little fancier with the outfits. If we're going to make use of the advanced clothing, which we often haven't, this is different types of advanced clothing, I think, than some of the other mods. I don't think we're running apparel. Apparello? Maybe it was apparello. I don't think we're running that. I think this clothing is coming in from another one. But we've never really made use of it before, mostly because micromanaging it is kind of a pain in the butt. But it might be worth actually investing in it. Hopefully these potatoes don't rot. They last a fair amount of time out there, so I guess that's okay. Making some boots. Now, I think the boots were like movement speed for everyone. I think they will equip it. Let's take a look at our... We'll clear this forced. This should still keep it on. Because right now it's set, like, anyone will equip anything. Handwear and footwear. There you go, boots. Yeah, so they'll go ahead and put that on. Only wear anything that's got, you know, at least 50% quality so you don't have the tattered. Otherwise, you'll take things off. But so I could disable things like... There's 2 different lab coats. Vanilla apparel extended and high-tech laboratory fertilities continued. 2 different things produce these. So, I mean, I could take this off for the anything. And then make a sub-version of this for the more specific stuff. But, I don't know. I think it's probably okay as long as I consider, you know, manually telling the people with the right roles to grab the right thing. You know, force that on. And then you can clear the force afterwards, because once it's on, it's going to be okay. Yeah, we'll make this all for guests as well. For now. Ooh. Bowler hat is infused. Are you highlighting the bowler hat? Oh, it's big. Oh! It's a big hat. It's more impressive. Excellent. I didn't know if it was highlighting the hat or the person wearing it. Alright, you're starting to make blocks. Now... Yeah, I guess the rest of it is done. No power here yet, but we're going to call that okay. Yeah. I think the stone cutting is a little lower in the crafting job, because it's an actual craft as opposed to a smith or whatever, so... No, that's kind of okay. What about helmets? You know, it's probably a good idea. I'm going to do X per colonist, because we can start using this, because this is one of the things that was glitchy. Where's the count war? Oh, count equipped. But only count things that have... Actually, we'll bring it up to 60. And they're at least normal quality. Sky steel? Weird iron-based compound found in fallen asteroids. Stronger than normal steel. Terrible insulator. From alpha animals. Okay. Yeah, there's still something said about, like, maybe making a dedicated miner outfit. Like, if we get someone mining passion, maybe. Passing by, level 11 over there. How bad were your injuries there, bellboy? Ah, you're gonna be fine. Dry thunderstorm might be slightly annoying. I really don't know if I want this temperature thing. Which can be disabled in mod settings. Well, the toggle is kind of nice, but it's really not a big deal, is it? What's our efficiency on these? Flow efficiency is not enough. We need more venting. Yeah, this is fine. So we're only at, what, 37%? So tripling it might bring us to 100. Don't know if the power will reach everywhere there, so I'll just run a power conduit underneath these guys like that. And maybe we do need to research the industrial one a little sooner. I don't know! Ryan's still injured. Making the blocks. Do we have a block storage? Are they just going in here? Squint mode engaged. Squint mode failed. Where the hell are the blocks being stored? Because they could just be stored outside. What does it show up under? So, stone blocks right here. So in theory... Oh, no, there they are. Right on top of the, that thing. Okay. I'll just have you, like, drop to the ground for these. Someone can haul them whenever. We do need a little bit more cleaning. Although, it doesn't look like... Yeah, they don't get bothered by the dirt. They want it to be spacious. Oh, impressive rec room. Okay, I don't know. Rescued? Yeah, I don't know. I do care. I don't know where the rec room is. I mean, over here? Rec room, very impressive. Really? Why is it very impressive over here? Okay, well, I won't complain, I guess. But yeah, at some point we will make an actual rec room. Tier 2 androids. So, crafting skill of 8. Which Ryan... No, Ryan does have a 10. Need material. Oh, hold on. Oh, steel. Oh, it's probably... We don't have gold. No. Alright, we'll toggle that off then. Did the tier 1 need gold? No. Ah, okay. So we could make more tier 1 androids, but yeah, they're so much slower. Actually, and here's the question. The tier 5. Your base speed is faster. Not that much. Because the tier 1s was a 3. The tier 2 was a 4.5. So this is a 5, which is certainly better as a base value. You have a penalty because of the backpack you're wearing and other things. That's okay. But yeah, I don't know. Some of these might be different. Some of the temperature, immunity gain speed, body size. I'd have to mouse over more things to be able to tell. Okay, you have a base armor of 40 and 30 over here. If we compare to Afton, the tier 1, much less base armor. Tier 2, 25 and 20. Okay, so the higher tier androids do still move slightly faster and are quite a bit tougher, if nothing else. There may be some other modifiers in there. It's hard to see. Oh, some cleaning's actually happening. That's nice to see. In fact, we may have wanted to like set the cleaning higher on someone for a change. Bellboy's still in there. Being fed NutriPaste meals, which you're still not happy about. Join us. Yeah, you don't cook. What's crafting? Artistic? Yeah, we actually just might have you be there. Oh, Pyromaniac. And yeah, you've got this hive mind trait. Bellboy's interconnected with his fellow Hellbots. So are you a Hellbot? Or I don't think that they're supposed to get this. The Hellbots is an extra mod for the Android stuff. And I'm not sure if it's quite the same kind of quality as the base Android mods. There seems to be some weird stuff going on there. Making blocks. Hey, at least we're making them in bulk, which is kind of nice. Bunch of hats over here. Oh, but people aren't wearing those hats because they're wearing that. Yeah, now that was a one-time thing. I guess I'm going to keep this to X per colonist, where X is 1. We count equipped. And while they're away, sure. But ignore things that are too crummy. There you go. We'll keep lots of those. Maybe I'll cancel that and that. That's fine. Do I want to throw some extra clothes in here? And we're going to need a filter for, like, make, you know, X per colonist where X is, like, just humanoid ones. Because it's warm enough, we'll never need parkas. Pants, button-down shirts, dusters, gloves. Sure. I think for this we can go just do until X and just try to keep one of each around. I mean, in a sense, that's sort of what the, you know, the target is kind of the same. Do this without counting equipped. Yeah, I mean, so there's a whole mod for, like, you know, make blah for people. But really, if I just do the thing where I keep one spare, which is what this is doing here. It's always keeping one spare of these. It's kind of the same. Everyone's going to have one equipped, and then we'll have an extra one sitting around, which is kind of nice for the replacement. I mean, I know this can be set to X plus 1. You know what? I'll probably just do that. See, 1 per colonist plus X. But do until X. Set it to 1. Don't count equipped. Yeah, that's probably fine. Boom. 1. Don't count equipped. Like that. I mean, I assume this is a pair of gloves, not just a single one. There. So I like that. Bellboy's still being looked after. Flint's still not super happy about being neutered. You're also uncomfortable. I guess you haven't had a chance to sit for a while. You've just been walking around. I mean, you also don't have a sleep cycle. Maybe I could, like, give the androids, like, a 1-hour sleep session. Just to, like, get them into bed, reset some of their comfort or something. I mean, if they eat a meal over here, they will sit in the chair for a little while. Infused. Nice. Thick pants. A little bit more armor. Nice. I actually don't know what's adding this infused trait, but I kind of like this random element of extra clothing. I don't know if it's like the vanilla clothing expanded or something like that. I think I like this more than a bunch of different subtypes, which I think like apparel and things added more subtype clothing that had unique traits. But this is like, so there's fewer subtypes, but more traits that you can get at random. So you get the variation without having to babysit it much. Oh, getting some cleaning. I guess there's only one crafting job left, which is the this. Well, that's not true. There is a little more over here, which is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get you to clean this room, and then shift-click Q this, clean this room. Okay, this clean this room. I don't know what mod is adding that, but it's actually wonderful. Because the base RimWorld did change it at some point, so when you do a clean, it sort of tries to clean, like, I don't know, a 3x3 area on the command or something, but... We want to go and enable an extra power source? I know, we're kind of okay right now. Still okay with having a lot of material go into just crafting things over here. Okay, let's set up the comms console. That's actually probably a good idea to get that going. Oh, and also we do want a we need a brain for this. Oh, okay. At some point we're gonna have to rip someone's brain out to do this. I was gonna say I do want to move my research bench. I want to make an actual just laboratory room. But for now, comms console. Ooh, that's a sexier looking one. And yeah, I'll just put it in the stockpile. Like, who cares? It's not a big deal. Do I want a chair there? Sure. But yeah, I still have to enable the quality build mod, which I think is probably worth it. It's pretty nice. But yeah, we'll get that, and we'll start getting some trade ships. We don't really have much to sell. I know, some of our excess clothing is probably what's going to happen. We'll have to look at the component construction at some point. Although we still have a lot of compacted components throughout the map. There's actually so much mining to do throughout the map here. There we go. Done and done. And I mean, we can start, you know, we can start explicitly calling some things. But I don't think we need to do that. Tap, 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 tap. Blocks. More blocks. So we could use the blocks to replace some of our outer walls. We might do some of that. Do I want to build some more guns right now? Some more turrets? I mean, maybe, huh? Actually, what I'm thinking is I might want to get some barbed wire in front of these gun turrets to make it a little harder for people to run up to it. Or maybe just sandbag in front. So they're actually protected by some damage. Or from some damage. Yeah, maybe. Let's do that. So if anyone just wants to run up and melee our guns, they're going to get slowed down from the sandbag, but also this will protect them from people shooting at them. As opposed to the barbed wire, which really slows people down as well, but may not prevent them from being shot as much. Chunk of spacecraft. Sure, sounds good to me. Yeah, I don't know. Should we replace the wall? Probably. What we'll probably do is we probably double thick the wall using the stone first, and then maybe replace the wood. That's actually not a terrible idea. We may not even bother replacing the wood for a while. Just put the outer stone layer. We have much in the way of stored metal. Actually, we do. We have a fair amount. That's good. More research. We're currently on the geothermal. Yes, followed by the hardened components, which is going to be okay. Reach level up in animals, probably just from our conversation, because we're not doing animal-y things. Yeah, the shadow at the roof here is really weird. The game doesn't... I mean, there is a roof, so there's going to be a shadow, I guess. It kind of makes sense, but it does look weird. Research request opportunity. Wait, what? Grand Leader of the Mechanical Collective sent us a message. They are researching some artifact, but seem to have hit some roadblock. They asked for help by your best researcher and are willing to share some of the insights the research goes well. It could also be an opportunity to improve relations with their faction. Beware, poor research can cause more harm than good. Send back the research might anger the faction. Oh, do we have to send a researcher here? Let's do it. Let's send Sean. How good of a researcher is Sean, actually? He's 13. Let's do it. This is probably from a mod. Send Sean. We'll send you some berries. Okay, it's not very far, which is good. Now, I don't know how long you're going to spend there. Here, let's do 100. 5.2 days of food. We're going to call... I hope that's good enough. All right, Sean. You go. Let's see what happens. We can get some research, maybe. I don't know if it's just going to be a research boost for X number of days or what. We might get a bunch of XP. We might get a relationship boost. I mean, I got to do it just out of curiosity. If nothing else, right? Goodbye, Sean. Good luck, man. Oh, man, were we 41 minutes into this episode? Let's put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching. Yes, you're doing that. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.